guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pashane, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you the products that I used to help manage my ovarian cysts. Some of these were prescribed and suggested by my gynecologist, and some of them I just picked up along the way as I was trying to search for ways to get rid of my ovarian cysts, or at least manage the symptoms. The first thing that I used, these are things that I got from the Wellness Warehouse. The first thing that I did use was Shoprite. These are capsules that I used, and they basically help improve a healthy female reproductive system, and they help to balance female hormones, and they also soothe the digestive tract. The second thing that I used that was suggested by my gynae was ginkgo biloba leaf extract. They're also capsules. So this has various functions and it's used for various things, but my gynae suggested it because it helps with inflammation, it reduces PMS symptoms, it treats sexual dysfunction, and it just has many phytonutrients that you would need for regular bodily functions. Next thing that he suggested was raspberry leaf tea. The raspberry leaf tea helps to alleviate premenstrual symptoms, and it also helps tighten the muscles in the pelvic area, which reduces cramping during menstruation. So those are the three that my gynae recommended I start using. I took one of each capsule every day, and then with the tea I wasn't as consistent as I would have liked to be, but I tried to drink it on a daily basis, like every morning, and I would make it into an iced tea and mix it into I would mix it in with water flavoring drops just to give it a bit of more flavor, just because I didn't like the flavor, but it was good nonetheless. Another thing that helped me during my journey was a probiotic. So before I would take capsule probiotics, but then I found this Nature Fresh probiotic, which is a liquid probiotic, which I thought was so much better because I could actually just mix it in with my raspberry leaf tea and my water flavoring drops, just so that I could change the taste and make it more palatable for myself. I was on Take-A-Lot. I was looking basically for something that would help me kind of naturally get rid of my ovarian cyst at the time, and what I found was this Perfect Healthy Designed Wellness Female Fibroid and Cyst Tonic, and it was said to shrink and remove fibroids and cysts, to restore female reproductive and general health. So as you will hear, most of the products that I did use were to restore female reproductive health basically, and like help alleviate PMS symptoms. Another thing that I did was I started using moringa. I got this moringa leaf powder at Dischem, and I basically started using this because of all the micronutrients that it possesses and how it would just be beneficial for my overall health, but it was a lot more in line with trying to kind of regulate my hormones. And then I also found a TikTok of a lady that was speaking about seed cycling and how we could help aid our bodies produce the hormones that they need during different times of our cycle. So it was broken down into 2 bits. So basically during the first phase of, well, the first half of your period, you would cycle pumpkin seeds and flax seeds. I got these from Woolies and I got these from Checkers. And then during the second half of your period, you would use sesame seeds and sunflower seeds. I just don't have my sunflower seeds here with me right now, but then those are the seeds you would use. I got my sesame seeds and my sunflower seeds from Woolies as well. And then there are other seeds that I began using to try and kind of aid my body in, let me say, I was just trying to get on a journey that would get me off my hormonal birth control pill, and also kind of regulate my period, because due to the ovarian cysts I was experiencing a lot of irregular periods. So I was trying my best to kind of naturally find ways to bring back my period. So I also found this fenugreek seed, and these just say that they boost your immune system naturally. So with these seeds, I know that a lot of women also use them when they kind of want to fall pregnant, or to kind of help boost their libido as well. Though these are very good for that as well, but overall they are good for hormonal, female reproductive and hormonal health. And then my all-time favorite is chia seeds. These help boost your immune system, and they're just overall good. So I just added these on top of all the other seeds that I was using as well, to try and kind of aid myself in becoming a healthier version of myself, because I found that even though my doctor had suggested an oral contraceptive to help me with my cycle and to help me with reducing the probability of me getting ovarian cysts, I still found that I had recurring ovarian cysts regardless. So I was trying to take a different direction where I could essentially take things into my own hands and not rely on my gynecologist to tell me what to do for my body. And I was at a point where I was kind of upset with the fact that I was dealing with recurrent ovarian cysts, and the one thing that they told me would help me wasn't helping me. So I turned to all the natural methods that were prescribed and suggested to actually aid and help in reproductive health, female reproductive health, and hormonal health and hormonal balance. Another thing that I realized during this time, when I was busy doing my research and everything, I realized that I was working against my body in terms of I was over exercising and under eating. Yes, it was for a certain purpose, but at the same time, because I am a woman, I had to actually think about what my body needs. So if you're not a female within the bodybuilding industry, I would suggest that you are not too strict or too hard on your body in terms of going to the gym like 6-7 times a week. It's not healthy for females, as well as under eating. So at the time when I began experiencing a lot of symptoms with my ovarian cysts, what I was doing was that I was on a caloric deficit, and I was 10 kgs lighter than I am right now, and I was on a huge deficit. I was on 1,100 calories a day, which is not much for a female. It's below average, and I'd been around 1,500 and 1,100 pretty much for the longest time ever. And I found that after speaking to my gynae, he suggested that that could be the reason why my hormones were also upset. The fact that I was kind of upsetting my body by putting it on a caloric deficit and not feeding it enough. Yes, I was eating nutritional food, and I was eating more vegetables and fruits, and I was eating a cleaner, healthier diet, but I wasn't eating enough of it for my body to support me. But obviously there are other reasons why you could have hormonal imbalance. Some of them are just genetic, sometimes you're just the unlucky one, but I just wanted to add on to this video by saying that everything I've listed is products that I use to kind of try and aid me in restoring my reproductive health, getting rid of my ovarian cysts, and balancing my hormones again. And I'm adding the gym and the eating as well, because I didn't know at the time that I was upsetting kind of my hormonal health, and I just want to share something that could possibly help you if you are a person that is not competing and you are on a caloric deficit for some odd reason. Just to give you a heads up that you might be messing with your own cycle, and yeah, when you mess with your cycle, a lot of things are off when you're not having your period regularly. I'll try my best to link the products down below that I used and where they were from, and I'll also try my best to link kind of the resources that I found the information from. Obviously, the things that were suggested by my doctor I can't really reference because it was a consultation, so this is me just letting you know the secrets from my consultation. I paid for that for us. Basically, in this video, I just wanted to share with you things that I tried to help myself during my struggle with ovarian cysts. Did they help? I'm not 100% sure. Could they help? Yes, they could. The only difference between me and other women is that I was suffering from cystic teratomas, whereas most people just have functional cysts, which are kind of easier to manage. Whereas with teratomas, basically the preferred method, or the most suggested method is removal, especially if it's growing rapidly. So I did have to end up obviously removing the ovarian cysts that I had, just because they were growing so rapidly. But when I did use these products, and when I was using these products, I did see a much bigger difference in my overall health and in my reproductive health. I would say that they were helping reduce the symptoms. And with the probiotic, it's always just been something that I have taken, and it's always helped me with gut health and things like that. But with the other tonics and the other herbs, it was just a way for me to kind of take things into my own hands. Yeah. So if you have any more questions about what I did to kind of remedy the ovarian cysts that I had, or if you have any questions about the products that I spoke about today, please leave them down below and I will answer in the comments. And please suggest any more videos that you would like to see from me, and any other questions that you have regarding ovarian cysts. And I hope that you will take the information that I've shared on this video and that you will use it to help yourself or help any other female around you that is suffering from ovarian cysts, and just help the ladies that are trying to take control of their menstrual cycle and work with it instead of against it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you made it to the end, please comment cherry for your girl. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video, comment down below, share the video, and lastly, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel.
Mama put me on. Mama put me